All right, ranking the most legendary times to quit your job. When is it an appropriate time to quit your job? Well, let's figure it out, y'all. You might even get some ideas off this list. Before we get started, just a couple of seconds, y'all. Check the description. If you like the hats I wear, I got them on my site. All right, let's get into it. Here we go. The first one is when the boss just got divorced. Not bad, all right? Picture this. You ready to quit? You done with all this shit? You bust up in the boss's office and he's in there. And you're like, what the fuck's going on? And it's like, oh, we got a divorce. I came home and she had 8 men and they were all types of different men and dwarves and midgets and just regular sized men. And you're like, God damn, bro. Well, I gotta go. I mean, I quit 2-day notice. So I quit today and you're gonna notice, brother. I'm out. Salute. See ya. What a legendary time, dude. Honestly. When the boss just got divorced, we'll put that bad boy in legendary, big dog. This is a wonderful, wonderful start to the video. Let's move on to the next one we got. When they give you a raise. That's pretty good. You want to stick it to them. You know, you've been begging for a raise. You've been begging for a raise for about 6 years now. Man, come on, man. $15 ain't enough, man. I need more than that. Oh, we'll give you a raise when you act like you need a raise, all right? When you show us more production, you'll get a fucking raise. Show up to work one day, these motherfuckers done gave you $1.25 raise, and you just like, you know what? You'll learn how to be an electrician or some shit, dude. So quitting when they give you a raise, whether that be ironically or unironically or however you would say it, I would say it's pretty savage. I'd say it's pretty savage because they're giving you a raise. They're thinking you're going to be happy. They're like, man, this dude's going to be so happy. We're changing his life now. And then you're like, I quit. Moving on from that, we got the day before inventory. Now, for anybody who has a job where it's like you have to keep up with a certain inventory yourself, or the guys under you got to keep up with an inventory or whatever, and they come, maybe corporate's coming to audit your inventory, make sure everything matches up with the way you say it does. You sold this many items, or you used this many items, or however it goes with your materials. And you quit before inventory, and maybe you know it's all fucked up. Like, you know, like, big dog, they never gonna figure this shit out. And I'm fucking gone, dog. I would say that's I like it, honestly. I think it's legendary. Maybe you did it on purpose, right? They pissed you off and you did it on purpose. Moving on from that one, we got during mandatory overtime. Don't nothing piss me off more than mandatory overtime. Why is overtime mandatory? 40 hours is plenty. We have lives at home. Our bodies can only take so much, especially us blue-collar people. It's like, God, how much do you want from us, dude? I done gave you 40 hours, man. I'll give you 50. I'll give you 50. You sitting here telling me you want 70? You want 7 days a week? Brother, I'm about to go be a fucking Walmart greeter. The fuck out of here, dude. I hate mandatory overtime. I honestly think there shouldn't be any mandatory overtime. I'm honest. Like, I know most blue-collar guys are like, well, fuck that. I love the overtime. I love making money. You don't like making money? Dude, I got this fucking $2,000 truck payment and I gotta work the overtime. Yeah, my kids don't know me or nothing like that, but hell, that's why they got friends. They go to their friend's house. You don't need me. I'm just their fucking dad. Quitting during mandatory overtime, I'm putting in legendary because that's just the way I feel about it. It is what it is, big dog. We're about to move on to the next one. And the next one is in the middle of a mandatory meeting. Dude, imagine. Imagine you, all your coworkers and some corporate guys and some other guys, supervisor and all, in a big meeting. They're all talking all the corporate jargon maybe, or maybe they're just talking regular stuff and they're handing out pizza or some dumb bullshit like that, talking about how good you done, how good y'all done on your production and margins are up and profits are up and shareholders are, yeah, buddy. And then you just walk up in the middle. You know, maybe they say, hey, does anybody have anything they want to add to the meeting? You raise your hand or something like that, and you get in the middle of the meeting, you fucking pull a beer out your pocket or something like that, and you just bust that bitch open, you know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 just drink it down. Fucking throw the can and shit, and I quit this motherfucker. This is the worst goddamn company I've ever worked at in my life, and you just name off a bunch of shit that people's done, and you talk about how old Jimmy over there been cheating on his wife with y'all's co-worker Johnny. Jimmy and Johnny been in the closet too goddamn much, man. Literally and figuratively. figuratively, whatever, dude. Anyway, you know what I mean. Like, just start laying it all out there, baby. All the fucking company drama and shit, and then you walk up out that bitch, baby, like a mic drop, like you some kind of boss. I think that one's got to go in legendary too, honestly. Like, if you quit in the middle of a mandatory meeting, I think you're going to be a legend, brother. People are going to remember your name. Your name will be echoed for generations at that company. I hope you got a cool name, something easy to remember, unlike mine. Moving on, we got right before a big job / project. Not bad at all. Okay, so you're at work, and maybe you've been hearing about this big job coming up for the last 2 months, and they're busy preparing for it, or maybe it's a project. I think blue collar jobs call it a project, I guess. And people just been talking about it, and it's been this big thing, and it's coming up, it's about to start, and I don't know, a couple hours before it starts or a day before it starts, maybe you're blue collar and you're in a high position. They need your ass. You some kind of foreman or something. They're like, man, I'm glad we got you, man, because we know the job's gonna go smooth. And they pat you on the head or on the ass or whatever, and then you just quit that mother. You just either you call in on the phone, or you send an email, or you just go to their face and you just I'm fucking done, dude. I'm out this motherfucker. I got another job lined up, or I don't have another job. I'm going home to sit on my ass and drink beer and see what happens. I'm gonna see if the government's gonna kick me out my house for not paying taxes or something. I don't know, dude. Let's see. Right before a big job or project, I'm gonna put it in solid, I think, because I just don't know if it's as savage. No, it's got to go in savage. It's got to go in savage. I don't think it's legendary status, honestly. It just ain't as good as the ones up there. It just ain't, y'all. It's got to go in savage. It's a pretty good time. It's funny, whatever, but it's going to go in savage, not legendary. It just ain't legendary to me. Why do I got to explain myself to y'all? I don't understand that. Come on. Moving on from that, we got right after they denied your PTO. Oh, that one's getting a round of applause. Round of applause. Future me on the editor. Put a round of applause in there. If I forget, this is going to look really stupid. But, you motherfucker. Cheap ass fucking Walmart lights. Right after they denied your PTO. Because let me tell you something, y'all. I'm not asking for permission when I ask for PTO. I'm not like, hey, man, can I please? Hey, mister, I'm a grown man. You're a grown man. Can I please have a few days off of work, mister? Now, fuck that, dude. I'm going in there. I'm like, hey, look, PTO from the 8th to the 13th, and I ain't going to be here. All right? You can deny it if you want to. I don't give a shit. I'm letting you know I'm not going to be here. Fuck you. Whatever you want to do, but I'm just saying, it's me being nice to you, telling you I ain't going to be here so you can prepare, get you a hand ready, or whatever you need to do. So, yeah, quitting right after PTO, that's going in legendary. If they deny your PTO and you quit, you are a fucking legend. I love it. As a matter of fact, that's got to go up. That's got to go in the front. It's got to go in the front. And then we got to move on to right after you're fully trained. So, yeah. That, imagine you start a new job, maybe a welder or some shit. Welding's not hard. And it takes a couple of weeks to fully train you as a welder. Like a couple of weeks, dude. Come on, y'all. It don't take that long. A couple of weeks and you're a fucking professional, man. Come on. But imagine you're fully trained. They spend a bunch of money on you, getting you this equipment. Maybe they get you a company vehicle. It just depends on the industry and where you're working at. And then as soon as you're fully trained, maybe this ain't actually the company you wanted to work at, but it's the only company that would train you, right? And then you just quit that motherfucker. You just like, all right, well, hey, I appreciate the training. I appreciate the advice, y'all. I'm out this bitch. All right, I'm going down to Blue Ball Industries, okay? I know this is Big Bulge Industries, but I really wanted to apply to Blue Ball Industries, and they wouldn't have me with no experience. Got to go. And where are we going to put, right after you're fully trained, we're going to put it in, I'm going to put it in solid, because it's, nobody's going to remember your name, right? They'll always remember you as that one guy, I think. Remember that new guy? Hey, you remember a couple of years ago when that new guy, like we trained him up and he just quit? Yeah, what was his name? Was it Brandon? I don't know. I think it was Mike. I don't know. Mike and Brandon sound a lot alike, so it's easy to get those two confused. We'll just put it in solid. Moving on after that, we got right after getting Employee of the Month. I think that would be hilarious. Maybe they have some sort of meeting or something. I don't know. I think this is more common in probably in like blue collar shit. I ain't never worked at no company where they name off an employee of the month. I can tell you right now, everywhere that I've worked at, nobody would give a flying fuck if they are the employee of the month. Nobody. It wouldn't make like no shit to them at all. Okay. They couldn't care less, I promise you. Or maybe it's just something that's on TV. I see it on TV a lot. It's where I got it from. I figure it's a thing somewhere. I don't know. Somebody can relate to this. But if you quit right after getting Employee of the Month, I think it's funny. I don't think it's legendary or nothing like that. I'm gonna put it in meh. It's like, kind of funny. It's not solid. It's not savage or nothing like that. It's just like, yeah. I mean, it's funny as hell. They might remember you. I doubt it, though. Moving on to that, we got Right Before a Deadline. This one's similar to Right Before a Big Job Project, I think. But I guess this would imply that you've already been working on the job and you're coming up on the deadline. Maybe you're not going to make the deadline. And you're just like, you know what? I don't even want to fucking deal with their shit. I don't want to hear their shit. I'm just going to quit. And then they can just do what they do. They can deal with it however they got to deal with it. I'm out of here. Like, I'm tired of their bitching and complaining and moaning. All right, I've been putting in at least 2 hours of solid labor on this shit a day. And these motherfuckers want to act like I ain't done nothing all day. Let's see here. Quitting right before a deadline. We'll put it in solid. Put it in solid. It's whatever. I mean, it's going to piss them off. But I don't think if you're right at the deadline, it could go to Savage. It could go to Savage. Because you're right there at the deadline. It just depends on what kind of job it is. It depends on the industry. We'll put it in solid, y'all. All right. It's just going to stay right there. Moving on from that, we got on the busiest day of the year. This one's a good one, all right? Now, imagine you work at Walmart. Dare I say, Walmart. You got Black Friday coming up on it big. And you're scheduled to work, and you don't say nothing to nobody. Maybe you even show up, and you see the crowds outside, and you turn over, and you look at your supervisor, and you're like, out. I'm done. I don't need this job. I ain't dealing with that shit. You fucking deal with that shit. Like, fuck you, dude. I am out of here. I think that is some savage shit, honestly. I think it's some savage shit. Thinking of it in terms of stuff like that, Walmart and stuff like that, because like a lot of other types of, even blue collar, white collar jobs, you can't determine what's going to be the busiest day of the year. But like Walmart and stuff like that, you do have that. And I just think that shit's funny as hell, dude. Because I would do that. That's something I'd do, man. I look outside and I see these crazy fucking, like, just wild cavemen looking motherfuckers out there. I want the TV. I want the TV shit, man. Hell no. I'm out of here. Shit, you got me fucked up. All right. Moving on from that, we got At the Christmas Party. I like that one. I don't think, maybe not quite a round of applause, but I do like it. Maybe you get up to give a speech, right? The companies I work at that had Christmas parties, I always had big speeches and stuff. And get the owners, the co-owners, the CEOs and all that to get up and they're like, all right, first of all, I want to thank everybody for their hard work. Yeah, I started this company on my back porch with a piece of paper. I'm just like you. Yeah, sure. Hey, I got 10 yachts, Lamborghinis and all that, but I'm just like you. I relate to you so much. My father gave me a small loan of $500,000 to start this company. And then you get up there next and you're just like, fucking quit. Like, fuck this shit, dude. This is bullshit. The food sucks. The beer's flat. I'm out of here. Put it in Savage. I like it. I like it a lot. But honestly, though, if you give a really good speech, you could go in legendary because you're going to be remembered. If you go to the Christmas party and quit like that, you'll be remembered. But you could also make an ass of yourself. So we'll put it in Savage. Moving on from that, we got While They're Shorthanded. Best time to quit. When you show up to work and you realize, oh, we're shorthanded. I'm not putting up with this shit today. I am not in the mood today. I'm done with this. Out. Gone. So if you show up to work shorthanded, you decide to quit, I'm going to put it in solid. I can't blame you for it. Like, if you just ain't... You ain't wanting to put up with no bullshit. They already shorthanded. You ain't trying to deal with it. I don't blame you, dude. We'll put that in solid. Move on from that one. We got right before your shift starts. So, I think that one's kind of meh, to be honest. I don't know. Is it, though? Right before your shift starts is kind of savage, to be honest. I think it is. Honestly, right before you should. Because you didn't call and tell them ahead of time or nothing so they can prepare. You just said, you know what? I don't feel like going to work. I'm not coming. Like, I quit. Fuck you. That's savage, okay? Because now they're shorthanded, and now you might cause this to happen. Quit while they're shorthanded. You might cause another hand to quit, right? So yeah, I'll put it in savage. I like it. I like it. Moving on from that, we got on your first day. On your first day. Quitting on your first day. That one deserves a round of applause. I love it. Yes. Oh, man, dude, showing up to a job. I've done it twice. Quit on your first day. I've done it 3 times. I've done it 3 fucking times. Dude, you show up and you get to just like taking in everything and maybe they're explaining and you just like, no, never mind. I'm out. I done it twice on a oil rig, and I done it one time at a trucking school. I went to a trucking school, and these motherfuckers were so on the site when you sign up to put your application in and all that shit. It's like, oh, guaranteed weekends off, some Fridays off. We're guaranteed to get you a load on the way home, so you can go home. And then you get up in the class, and then the teachers act like it's the fucking military. Like, they act like they're so fucking hard, dude. They think they're drill sergeants or some shit. And it's like, look, man, I come out to oil fields. You motherfuckers are in here acting like drill sergeants and shit. This ain't hard. It's just driving a goddamn truck. The hardest part about the job is just being away from home. Like, these motherfuckers act like they're fucking... I'm telling you, it was like some special operations, military shit, the way these people were acting. And that kind of pissed me off, right? I was already like, man, this ain't even a big deal. Like, I know how to drive a truck. I got my fucking CDL, my Class A. Put me in a truck and let me drive. What is this shit? And they're walking back and forth like, you will not drink in our trucks. You will do this and that whenever we tell you. And I'm like, oh my God, shut the fuck up, dude. Oh, shit. My bad, I'm allergic to bullshit. So, yeah, I stayed in that trucking school for about 6 hours, and then after that, I was like, I'm out of here. On top of that, they were trying to tell me I couldn't drink in the hotel. Guess what? I drank all up in that hotel, okay? Didn't leave till the next morning. So, yeah, we're putting that where it got put. Where did that even get? Oh, I haven't ranked it yet. So, on your first day, legendary. We're moving it right after they denied your PTO. I like it. I like it a lot. I hope I remember to edit the round of applause into that. That would be nice. Moving on from that, we got on your day off. I think it's reasonable. It's not the most savage way to quit. I've done it one time, I think, that I can remember on my day off. I did it over a phone call. I was pissed off. And it was a job that I had worked for 7 years, as a matter of fact. 6-ish, almost 7 years. I called him over the weekend and I said, I'm done. Like, I'm not coming back Monday. Sorry. I'm done. Like, I didn't give a 2-week notice or nothing. I was just like, fucking, it's over. So, but I don't think it's that great, honestly. I think it's kind of weak. Like, wait and do it when you get there. Like a man. You know what I'm saying? So, that one's got to go in a week. It's just not that great of a time to quit, dude. As always, y'all, if you made it this far into the video, consider liking, subscribing, ringing the little bell. Share the video to your buddies who ain't even going to watch it. It still helps. And like I said at the beginning of the video, y'all, if you like hats that say blue collar type of shit, they cuss, they talk about alcohol, they piss off people when you wear them, check out my website in the description, y'all. The next one that's coming, it's nice. It's going to be a nice hat, dude. I think it's going to say something like, my favorite beer is a cold-free one. So, it's going to be one of my favorites for sure. But, man, y'all have a good night, day, evening, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are.